Hello, Dave Gandarillas here. It's May 30th, 11:22 p.m. So it is a little earlier than I did last night. It's still kind of late though. Just a lot going on. So I did want to put another video out tonight. Before we get started, as always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, and turn on notifications so you can be alerted when I put out a new video. And if it's something the title seems interesting to you, then you'll know to come and take a look at it. Like I said in the past, I'm trying to get away from the long videos and keeping them shorter, and just sharing a little bit instead of a lot. That way, it won't be overwhelming to the new person, and ideally, you'll get a little nugget on a daily basis from something I'm talking about, and you could take that and run with it and use it to build your skill set, build your leadership skills, and grow as a person every day. So don't get overwhelmed. Just take something that I say today and try to learn and do, or modify it to work for you. I'm not suggesting you have to do everything exactly how I'm saying, but it certainly will give you an idea, a different perspective from somebody, and give you the opportunity to kind of shorten that learning curve and start growing to the point where you're going to be able to be successful online. So it's going to be very stressful up front. You're going to get intimidated, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to feel like you're getting nowhere, but just stick with it. After some time, I can't really put a time for you because everyone learns at a different rate, and it depends on how committed you are and all those kind of things. So I really don't like putting a time on it, but if you break through and you continue and you practice and you learn and you try something different, you find out what your identity is online for yourself, you create your brand, you figure out what you're passionate about and what you like. Those are all going to be motivating factors for you to continue. It's as they say, it's your why. Don't worry about the how. Figure out your why first. The how will figure itself out. So as long as you don't give up, you're not going to fail. And you're going to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does missteps. Everyone has woulda, shoulda, coulda. I wish I would have done this. I would have done that. But you know what? It happens. All you got to do is roll with the punches, be agile, be able to shift, change, morph with the market, change. If the social media scope or platform changes, find a new way. There's always another way. You got to be like the MacGyver in this. You got to figure out a way. You can't live in the problem. You got to find the solution. That's always a statement you hear from coaches and leadership people that are trying to instill that mindset to you. Don't dwell on what went wrong. Figure out what happened, learn from it, and move on. You could fire yourself today and wake up tomorrow and rehire yourself. That's what's the great thing about being your own boss, creating something for yourself. You don't have to answer to anybody but yourself, but you do have to be responsible for your actions and realize what you did wrong, and don't be stubborn and narrow-minded to not listen to other people who are successful and who are doing things or have things that you wish you had. You got to be open to hear what they have to say. Again, I'm not saying you have to follow them to the T, but there's got to be some nuggets that you take away from everybody that you follow online. Find about 5 leaders online and follow them. They basically also say you're going to be the average of the 5 people you hang around with. When they say hang around, it doesn't have to be physically hanging around with them. But if you associate with them online and you fill your mind with positivity and things that are going to bring you forward, as opposed to just sitting back and dwelling on what went wrong and woe is me and I never succeed, I never do this, I never do that, you got to get rid of the never. You got to change your mindset. You got to be positive. I'm not saying bad things are not going to happen. I'm not going to say you're not going to have a bad day. But if you dwell on the negative, you're going to get nowhere. So just get past it. Break yourself out of it. Go take a break. Go walk outside. Go do something different. Come back and move on. All right. So that's my 5-minute rant before we even get started. But I do like to share information too, not just about the the opportunities I'm in and what I'm doing. Just kind of, maybe for the newbie or someone that may not know as much as I know, and I'm not saying I know everything. I have people that I follow that I learn from. So again, another thing I always say, you got to know when to be a student and you got to know when to be a teacher. And you got to go in between. You got to go be a teacher, you got to be a student. You got to be a teacher, you got to be a student. The minute you stop learning, the minute you stop self-developing yourself, you are left behind and you are going to fail. So always be open to training, coaching, self-development. I'm not telling you to go out and spend thousands of dollars on coaches, but there's a lot of internet content that you can get for free that you can learn. Now, for example, I'm going to show you something tonight related to one of my opportunities. So that's a good segue into my opportunity. If you're on Facebook with me and you're my friend, you can always get to my portfolio by clicking on my banner here. Otherwise, underneath this video description, there's going to be links to take you directly to my portfolio. Like I said, if you click on my banner, all you got to do is click this bit.ly shorten link, and it takes you right to my residual income page. Again, I talk about this in every video. This costs me $10 a month. It's a nice way of putting everything in one place. It gets me to introduce myself to you, a little blurb up front, how you can connect with me, the different platforms I'm on. Again, I'm asking you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to give away some crypto when I hit 1,500 subscribers. So if you're interested and you like what you hear so far, become a follower, subscribe, share this online, share it with others, get people to come and check it out. And if they like what they see, they can certainly, decide to become a subscriber of my channel or connect with me on one of these social media sites. All right, so I'm not going to go through all of these, but basically this site allows you to put together all the different opportunities you have. It allows you to kind of put your link here. Again, like right here, I didn't use a bit.ly link, which I normally do. I'll show you an example of how you could shorten this. So see that long link? It's a good way to show this. So you go to bit.ly.com, bit.ly.com. This is a free service. You don't have to pay anything for this. All you do is you put that link, you paste that long link in there, and look, boom. That long link got shortened to this. So you see it's like 50% less in terms of space. So, and it looks a lot cleaner than all of this, right? So really what I should do, and I'm going to do this after the video, is I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to shorten this and put that link in here. But it's a little cleaner. I mean, this takes up almost the whole line. It's not that important on a site like this because you're not limited on characters. But if you wanted to share something on Twitter to somebody, you don't want to use up all your characters on your referral link. So by using the bit.ly shortener, you can save 50% of the character space that you would normally use up by putting your link here by just doing that. All right. So again, you get to put a little blurb in here about your opportunities, talk about it. If you have videos, you can embed the video right here so they don't have to go somewhere else to look at it. They could just start watching it right here. So I'm not going to play it, but that's how they can just click on it and watch it. You don't have to have this. There's options for all, like there's different things you can add. In fact, see here I have banners and stuff. You don't necessarily have to have that. I mean, you could turn it on, you could turn it off. It's very easy, very simple. It's not hard to configure. Anyone could do that. You just got to fill in the fields if you want it. If you don't fill in the fields, it turns off automatically. And it's very simple. So as you can see here, you could just go through and you could see everything I'm up to. And again, here I didn't use bit.ly. Here I didn't use bit.ly again. Here I did use bit.ly. And here I use bit.ly. So I'm not very consistent. So I got to go in there and actually update that. I just realized, I guess I wasn't too worried because like I said, the link space is not that important. You kind of know what the opportunity is about anyway. But it is good to get into the practice of using the bit.ly. Sites like Facebook and Twitter sometimes actually start targeting some of these domain names as spam. So if some people, for whatever reason, maybe the marketer didn't ask permission to share information with somebody and someone's, one of the marketers are just blasting information to people that don't want it and are not interested, those people could actually be reporting it as spam. So you just got to be careful. You got to make sure you open dialogue with people, make sure they want to hear what you got to say. And more importantly, don't try to force feed them an opportunity. Create yourself a portfolio, have them come look at your portfolio, and then decide for themselves which one they're interested in. Again, that's what I'm doing here. I'm sharing, like every day, I'm trying to share a little tidbit of information about one of them, but I'm not forcing you to go and join that one. I'm more importantly inviting you to come and take a look at all the things I have here in my portfolio, and whatever one seems best for you, that's the one you should join, because you're going to only do good in something you believe in, that you like, and that you're passionate about. So don't pick stuff and don't just join opportunities to join and do nothing for them. That's unfortunately what the 98% tile on online marketers do. They're brand new, they join, and they never do anything, and then they turn around and call it a scam. It's not a scam. When there's people within the opportunity making money and doing things that you're not, you have to look inward. It more than likely is either you don't have the skill set yet, you haven't put the time in. There's no shortcuts. You may get lucky, you may make some money quick, but there is no shortcuts. You have to go down the journey of learning and building and continuing to build your skill set to be an online marketer, and build your network and build relationships with people that are in positions of authority that can give you the tips and the ideas of what you should do next and guide you in the right direction. Again, be the student when you need to be a student. And then when you build your team, then you could be the teacher to your team that are not so well versed yet and they're brand new. Everybody got to start somewhere. So don't get frustrated. Don't try to join a lot of different opportunities. Focus on one. Become profitable in one. Make some money in one. Don't go and quit your day job. There's so many people out there that are suggesting you got to entrench yourself. You got to go all in. Bottom line is, if you can't make money part-time in the evenings while you're working your full-time position, what makes you think that you're going to make money working full-time? So continue to build your skill set in the part-time basis while you're continuing to work full-time or whatever you're doing to earn money right now. And when you see yourself starting to make that money and get to the point where it basically becomes very obvious to you, where by you going to work, you're stopping yourself from making the money or stopping yourself from being happy, something is going to tell you when the right time to make that switch and step away from your 9 to 5 and do this full time. And all I could say is just be persistent, consistent, and don't give up. And just continue pushing forward every day. Do something new that makes you uncomfortable. Do something new that you haven't before. Learn from your mistakes. Share with others. Lead with integrity. Be honest, sincere. Show people that you want to help them. That you're a good person. You want to you want to affect the world in a good way, and you're going to see things are going to come back in a positive way to you. So don't live in scarcity. Live in abundance. Don't be afraid to share information with people. Don't overwhelm them by making it complicated, but share. Give. The more you serve people and the more you assist people, the more they're going to come back and they're going to follow you, and they're going to like what you're about. They're going to see you as a leader. They're going to see you as someone that cares. They're going to see someone that they want to work with. Not as an employee manager type scenario, but more as a peer and a business partner. That's what you want to develop, those relationships where you're in business and you're assisting each other in pushing each other forward, right? Masterminding is another term a lot of people use. All right, so I'm already on 15 minutes and I didn't even get into the opportunity yet. All right, so let's just skip forward here. This is the opportunity I'm going to talk about tonight. It's Conversion Pros. Now, I talked about a lot of things right now so far for the new person. This is not necessarily a good thing for the brand new person. This is someone that you may have been around a little bit. You know what a referral link is. You know what landing pages are. You know the company gives you a landing page. For example, here's an example of the landing page. You get this landing page. You share this with people. They get interested, then they possibly enter their information and get on your list and then possibly join your opportunity. So this is the landing page, capture page, and a lot of times a company will give you a generic page that everybody else gets. So when you become a seasoned marketer and you want to be different and unique, you want to start creating your own. There's nothing wrong with using what's made available to you when you're brand new. There's no reason to go out and spend money on marketing tools and leads. Buying leads are not the way to go. You got to organically build your following. Just reaching out to a blind person that doesn't know who the heck you are is going to be meaningless unless you're like, someone big like Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone. Those people can call people that may not know who they are, but they probably have heard their name, and they'll be open to listen to them just because they kind of know who they are. A random person reaching out to another random person is not going to make the connection. You have to put yourself out there. Got to make your videos. You got to share with people. You got to get people to know who you are. Ideally, you get to know the other side. You get to know who's joining your team, and you create a working relationship, a business partnership, whatever you want to call it. But you don't give handouts. You don't baby somebody. You don't drag them down the street. Like, don't go after a person that you think is, like, you're going to end up finding and thinking that people are perfect for this, but yet that person doesn't see it. And you're going to spend a lot of energy trying to get that person to believe in themselves as much as you believe in them. And then you're going to get let down when they just don't see it. It's not the right time for them, or it's just not for them. Even though you see the goodness and the possibilities that they have, if they don't see it for themselves, they're not going to do it. So spend your time on the people that are actually open to what you're sharing. Let the people that aren't ready be there. They'll follow you. They'll continue to follow you, and maybe one day they'll decide to learn and develop themselves, and then maybe they'll be ready, and then they'll come to you out of nowhere. You may have talked to this person a year ago, and you don't realize it, but they're following you online, and they've done some work for themselves, or maybe they got out of a bad relationship, and they figured out their problems, personal problems, and now they have a clear head and a clear mind to do something better for themselves. You never judge anybody. Just meet them where they are. Focus on the people that want what you have. Give the energy to the people that actually want what you want to share. And don't force anyone to join. Don't beg them to join. That's not the right posture to have. You want to share your information. The people that are ready to join you will join you. And if they don't, it's okay. There's 7 billion people out there, right? I mean, don't dwell on one person and let that one person ruin your day. Now I'm at 17 minutes, and we still haven't gotten to the opportunity. All right. So once you're inside, your back office is going to look like this. Now, I believe there's still a free trial. So if that's the case, I really suggest, if nothing else, sign up, try it out. And again, I'm telling you, it's not for the brand new person. This is for like a not so newbie / you have some idea what's going on, and you want to maybe start taking it to the next level, or developing some unique and branded content of your own. This is where you should be. Click on TCP system training, and basically they basically walk you through everything, right? How to start fast. Do this first. Building high-end looking pages. They give you classes, how to post your link on Facebook, forward to a domain name. Basically you buy a domain name, and instead of just using your referral link, you use that domain name, and then when they click on your domain name, they go to that referral link. So it's a way to forward, like they click on your domain and then you forward them to another page. SMS text broadcasting, how to order leads, like I said. This could be very frustrating for you because, unless you really have some good content and eye-catching and videos that are going to catch the attention of these people that don't even know you, you could spend a lot of money on leads and get nowhere. So be careful with leads. If you're budget constrained, basically you got to figure a 1% conversion ratio, typically 1 to 2%. So out of 100 leads, maybe you're going to get 2 people. Out of 1,000 leads, you're going to get 20 people, 10 people. And then you got to convert them further. So you got to create that string of emails and the autoresponder to continue to keep them in the warm market and get them to know who you are, provide them value, provide them service, provide them some content, some unique articles about something they may not know. Here's a little thing. If you want to actually make this an income earning opportunity, you could actually earn. If you get 2 people to join, then this becomes actually free for you because you'll earn enough to cover the subscription cost. So again, look, I mean, it goes through everything. Look, using video templates and video backgrounds, saving and editing pages. And then I want to show you this. That's just the system training. I mean, that's just, I think it's, so here's webinars. So they give you a video of how to use this page, but when you get down to it, if you want to learn a specific marketing technique on a certain platform, or maybe you want to use ClickBank to pick an affiliate program and promote that and generate some income from that, or you want to do an ebook, or MLM, capture page ideas, making money with PCP, let's do an example. Let's do Twitter marketing. Click on that. Then they go through and they give you a couple videos on how to market on Twitter. Okay, so it's very video and kind of immersive as opposed to just reading a text. So again, how to market on Facebook. Now a lot of it's going to be focused on marketing TCP, which is the conversion pros, but you can certainly apply this to another opportunity that you have, right? So again, so that's system training, and then under affiliate training, again, like I said, you refer 2 people, and then you make $25 per month, and it's free. So basically, you pay for your monthly fees to have this marketing platform. So look, I mean, there's different videos here. It's all meant to be interactive more than just reading a page. Video keeping you interested. So, and then here, if you have access to traffic sites, you can put your banner here and you can capture some possible leads by people clicking on your ads here. So they continue to update this often, and they make it interesting and they make it different. So these are just stuff that's available from here. Now on a separate side, hold on, let me just drink a little bit here. Over here on the side here, TCP Marketing Suite, they give you all the different ways to do things here. Webinar Builder. So you can create a new webinar. Want to build a webinar for TCP? So you can create webinars. So when someone enters their information, then they get invited to go watch a webinar. Landing page. These are trading pages on how to get you to build a landing page. External capture page. Any website or blog uses a TCP autoresponder. So you can actually, so here's the email broadcaster. You can create a new autoresponder. So this is where you would create a series of emails that get sent out to your leads. For example, maybe you have a cryptocurrency opportunity. Maybe this person has nothing to know about cryptocurrency. So maybe in your first email, you send them a little blurb saying, hey, you can keep track of the top cryptos by using coinmarketcap.com. And here they come, and they could start getting used to what cryptos are out there and how they're doing and the overall market cap. And if it's an up day, down day, the biggest winners, the biggest losers. So, you're providing value. You take it for granted, but there's a lot of things that a new person doesn't know that you might take for granted that you know. This is one of them. What's another one? ICO sites. So you can go here. Someone may be interested in getting into initial coin offerings. So here's the upcoming ICOs. So there's a website. You can just put this in an email to them, like, hey, you know, cryptocurrency is, you know, next 3 years is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. If you're interested in ICOs or learning about the new ones that are coming out, here's a website that you can go to and take a look at what's out there already, what's going to be listed to some exchanges. For example, completed ICOs. All these things that you totally take for granted by just providing this to people in an email responder. They're seeing that you're giving them value. They're taking away something. Like they're basically, it's kind of like a tit for tat, right? You're asking for their time, and in return you're giving them something. They also call it a capture magnet. Like, for example, on your capture page, you might say, enter your email and your contact information. Take a minute and watch my video, and in return, I'll send you this little ebook or this little PDF that puts together a top 10 articles about cryptocurrencies and what's going on, what's the market status of them. And all you gotta do is type a little thing together, or put a couple links from different things that you get that's already out there. You don't have to create your own content. You can just bundle it into a little package for somebody, so they don't have to go and look for all these different things. For example, put CoinMarketCap, put the ICO, put maybe TradingView if you want to have a way to plot and do technical analysis, or maybe babypips.com if people are interested in Forex. It's free, right? You go here, look, www.babypips.com, right here. Right here, you can go here and you can go through your education, how to trade Forex. It's as simple as that. You go through here, you read this, and this is the course. Right here, you can go and you can see some other people's technical analysis, or maybe you have trouble coming up with a trading plan and sticking to it. Maybe you don't know how to do risk management of your account and only risking 3% of your account value on any trade. There's various things you can put together for somebody. You just got to figure out what they're interested in. If they're interested in crypto, they're interested in Forex, they're interested in MLM, they're interested in healthcare, they're interested in mining, they're interested in creating content for themselves. What else? Leads. There's a bunch. You just got to figure out what they're interested in, and then once you drive them down that sales funnel, then you continue to provide more value to them in that area. So if they clicked on your link for Future Ad Pro, then either they're looking for an opportunity, or they're looking for a platform to advertise, or possibly they're looking for an opportunity where they don't even need to build a team, and they could just buy the ad packs, and every time they buy an ad pack, they make 20%, which is $10. So they spend 50, they make 10. They spend 50, they make 10. They spend 50, they make 10. And right now, that's the first opportunity they joined. They don't know how to build a team yet, so they can actually create a stream of income for themselves without even worrying about building a team. And if they decide they want to build a team, then they have some time while they're earning some money to learn the skill sets to develop themselves into a leader, into a team builder, into a person of influence and a person that people follow, and you create your brand, and you create your networks, you make relationships with people online. All those things don't happen overnight. So for someone brand new that's looking to get started, not having any of those skill sets, maybe Future Ad Pro is the perfect way to start. Or maybe they just want to go and buy an ICO and hold on to it. Or maybe they want to do some trading in Forex with an ad swipe app that tells you what to get in at, what to get it out at, what the risks percent should be, how much you should, how many pips are your profit targets, 1, 2, and 3. You should sell 50% of your position at target 1, and if you decide you want to keep it for the rest, maybe move your stop loss to break even. All those kind of things are all things that you have to figure out what the people want. But just remember, whoever joins you or whoever becomes a person on your team, it's up to them to reach out to you. You don't need to go and babysit them. You don't need to go and make sure they're doing okay, they need to open up communications with you. If they are serious about building their business, like I told you earlier, you got to take responsibility for yourself. And it's no one else's responsibility to make sure you make money or you succeed other than yourself. So don't blame your upline, don't blame this person, don't blame the opportunity. Blame yourself. Look inward and realize you got to grow, all right? So with that said, take a look at this. At least go through the system training, the webinar training, and the TCP affiliate training. It's all free. And at that point, decide if this is for you. Don't just sign up and never use it. If you're actually going to take it seriously and change your marketing skill sets and make yourself unique and different and brand yourself, this is the perfect tool set for you. Otherwise, just use the referral link that you get from whatever opportunity and don't worry about it until you're ready to make that next level step. Like I told you, I don't want to see you go and spend $50 if you're brand new, like this is your first video that you're seeing online, or you just got started a week ago or something like that. This is too fast for you. Now, I wouldn't say it wouldn't be bad for you to sign up and at least utilize this training. You're not going to get it all in one time, but you can utilize this training and start making a list of things that you should search YouTube for, things that you should search, for example, landing pages, capture magnets, email marketing, autoresponders, team rotator links. All those things are things that I just said. I whipped out about 5 different things I just said to you that you probably should take time, rewind this video, and write down each one of them, and then go and search Google and YouTube and other resources online to learn more about those. Those are like 5 key things I think I said that are very important for you to learn. Again, you're not going to do it overnight. So just pick one of them, learn the first one, move on to the next one, and then go around again. Look at the first one again, because you know what? By the time you get through learning all the different things a little bit, and you go back and look at the first one again, you're going to learn more about that first one that you weren't ready to learn the first time around. Just like when you read a book. Every time you read a book, I guarantee you, the second time you read it, you get something that you didn't get the first time. The third time you read it, you get it again. You get something else that you didn't get the first time, because you know why? You're a different person. You've grown. You've learned. You've developed. You got the basic skill sets that you didn't have the first time around, so that when your mind reads it again, it's not focused on that first thing. It already knows that first thing, so now it could find something else to focus on. So that's why repetitive and doing something for 30 days straight is an important process to go through. For example, this is going to be the last thing, and then I'm going to stop because we're at 33 minutes here. If you're afraid to make videos, and you're afraid to put yourself out there because you think you're going to make a fool of yourself, you're not going to be perfect. Well, first of all, no one's perfect. Everyone makes a fool of himself. It's human. You're human. No one's perfect. Get over it. But in order to get yourself more comfortable with making the videos, pretend like you're going to post that video. Pretend like you're going to put that video out there, and just go through the process. Save all your videos for 1 month straight. And I guarantee you, when you go back and you watch your first video, and you go back and you watch your last video, you're going to see yourself night and day from where you were to where you are, and you didn't even put it out there. So maybe at day 30, you're going to feel better with that change that you saw. And now maybe at day 31, you'll be ready to put your first video out there. But if you get shell-shocked and you never do it because you're afraid of putting it out there, first of all, it's an excuse. Second of all, you're worrying too much. Don't worry. Just get over it. Get over yourself. Get over your anxiety. Get over the uncomfortableness of doing it, because by doing it 30 days straight or more, I don't like putting a time frame on each person, but it's a normal thing they say. You have to do something 30 days to become more comfortable with it and to make it a habit. So when you go through the process of making that video every day, even though you're not putting it out to the world, you're going to grow you're going to get used to doing it. You're going to get more confident in doing it. And then maybe, like I said, maybe by day 31 or day 60, however long it takes you, you'll get to that point where you feel comfortable enough to put yourself out there. Again, don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about being the superstar. Don't try to overcomplicate things. Just speak from the heart. Tell it like it is. Tell it how you see it. We're not all these opportunities that we get involved in, we're not the owners. All we can do is share what we know. Share honestly with people. Don't trick them into doing things, right? But things can go bad. Probably 8 out of 10 opportunities at some point, unless you take it to the point where you own the opportunity yourself, could go bad. It could go bad. It could fail. Things happen. Again, it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get involved in something at some point online, and it's not going to work out. The key is to limit your risk. Try not to put a lot of money out of pocket. Start generating the skills to generate the money, to use that money to continue to build the leverage. And then if you want to take the power away from being dependent on other systems, then think about doing some trading, learning the technical analysis so you could be totally in control of your destiny. If you fail, it's totally you, right? If you blow your account, it's because you didn't do risk management. Or if you blow your account, you got greedy because you wanted to over leverage your account for something that you believed in, and then you didn't stick with the plan, you didn't stick with your stop loss, all those kind of things. You can't, at that point, you can't blame anybody but yourself. And so with that, I wish you guys the best. Again, this specific opportunity is not for the brand new person, but for the brand new person, if you wanted to leverage the training that they offer, if they still, I think they still give a 30-day or a couple day or maybe a week free trial of the platform. So get yourself in here, check it out, see how much of this system is. There's no way that you can't learn how to do this. They give you all the tools to succeed. It's just a matter of you using it. Maybe you're going to sign up today and you're just never going to even look at any of this. Again, unfortunately that's what most people do. I hope you decide not to be that 98 percentile, and the 2% that actually take this by the horns and really just do what you got to do to succeed. Don't give up. Be consistent and persistent, and realize it's going to be hard up front. Realize you're going to get frustrated. Don't quit your day job if you're working. Just continue to learn the skill set, and at some point you'll see the inflection point where you're going to start building the team. You're going to start making the commissions. You're going to start not having to work so hard, and you're going to earn more and more. So I think it's Les Brown. I think Les Brown is the one that work. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah. Let's see if this is it. I'm not sure if this is it.
When you're working on a dream, at some point in time, a transition takes place. And the transition is what you are becoming in pursuit of the dream. Because even if you don't get the dream, you become such a strong and powerful person, it will so change your life, you can look at something else and say, well, I think I'll go do this then. Because you've now developed yourself in such confidence and such competence in how to deal in the arena of life that you can move into another area and not miss a beat. Once you begin to discover who you are, then you really realize how you have been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth, including all the dimensions of your life. But you can only do that through the struggle of life. And most people avoid the struggle. Most people go through life avoiding pain. And when you go through life like that, something in you dies. Something in you that you never activate is lying dormant in there. that you never get a chance to fall on because you have not challenged yourself. Somebody said, the land of familiarity belongs to the dead. That most people like to feel like they're a king in the area of their comfort zone. They only want to do those things that they know how to do well. Osborne said, unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow. So if you want to begin to grow, you've got to put something out here that you can't reach easily, that has got to make you stretch, got to make you jump for it, got to make you get back a little bit and dig in so that you can take a leap for it. And maybe you jump up there and you miss it and you skin your knees and you come back again and you bust your lip next time. But you keep on, and through that process, you learn how to leap higher. You start challenging yourself to dig deeper. And then you discover some things about you that you don't know right now. Some talents that you have in you that you didn't know that you can do. I started out just talking to kids. And now I'm speaking in corporations. Now I'm traveling. I didn't know I could do this, but had I not given myself a chance, and I'm saying to you, give yourself a chance. Here's something else. If you want to begin to make this stuff happen for you, I think that it's very important that you start trusting yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to that still small voice within you. Don't try and make everything logical. There's some things about life that defies logic, that you just can't explain how the outcome is going to be. I think that's why Paul said you've got to learn how to walk by faith and not by sight. That once you begin to trust yourself in your ideas and your instincts, life takes on a whole new meaning, because now I want you to do that feeling that you are led. Just feel, I am led. And don't give your power away. You don't need anybody to prove your dream that was given to you. If they can't see it, it's because it wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Hold it, nourish it, cultivate it, work on it. It's yours, it's your baby. Work on it until it comes into fruition. I gave it my power, and I said, I'm not going to do that no more.
Alright, I'm not going to play this whole thing because it's 9 minutes, but certainly, seriously, search Les Brown, follow him. He's such a great motivational speaker. He has a lot of good nuggets of information and ways to continue to keep your mindset positive, push you harder, and do things that you doubt that you can do for yourself. It's just, he's one of the great ones. So certainly reach out and find him and connect with his content. And he should be one of the guys. Every time you feel doubtful or you feel like you can't do it, just listen to some of his videos or read some of his sayings. I actually post a lot of them on my Facebook wall. It'll generate the spark inside you and keep you motivated to do some great things in life. All right? So go out there and change the world, make it a better place, assist others to do well, and you'll do well for yourself. With that, I'm at 45 minutes, unfortunately, but I think you'll appreciate Les Brown if you actually take the time and dig in and follow him and watch some of his videos. Just watch do some self-development about 15 minutes a day. Just do something every day and learn something new that you didn't know, and you'll be surprised how far you'll grow in a year. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night. Until next time. Certainly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get me to 1,500 people, and I'll do another crypto giveaway. And I'll send out another video tomorrow. So take care, man. Bye.